Welcome, everyone, to the Saturday night main event. PLE Patrol. We're here live from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Why? I don't know. I don't make the schedule. WWE does. But we're here live. Chris Parrish, Bubba Duke, Chris Best. How we doing?
Well, I'm excited. I always get excited for these Saturday nights main events.
I know you guys are excited. I saw the barbecue sauce. But
come on.
We're not getting in there. But
Rude.
What match are you guys looking forward to the most?
This is a stacked card, not gonna lie. But I'm looking forward to Ruca and Becky Lynch. I'm not gonna lie. The build up for this has been incredible and very intriguing on where they're gonna go with it. So I'm pumped about that match. Best, what do you got?
Well, I also am looking forward to Becky and Ruca for the exact same reasons, but I'm also going to say I'm looking forward to Penta and Ethan Paige, mostly because this is fine. We're finally going to see Ethan Paige on a major stage going after a major championship.
About time. Parrish, what do you have, man? What's your match you're looking forward to?
Well, it's not so much a match, but it's more of a direction. We've been hearing in the news that WWE wants to revamp the tag team division, and we have 2 sets of tag team titles on the line tonight, and I want to see what they do to make us more invested in the tag team division. So show me what the Vision versus the Street Profits and the Irresistible Forces versus Brie, Bella, and Paige have, because those divisions, well, the women's division is kicking serious ass of late, but the men's division really needs a kick in the ass. So I want to see what they do. And as you see down below, that is the Discord invitation link, because Turnbuckle Studios is on Discord, and that is the up-to-date link. And then if you're also on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe, because we want to get successful at doing this, and we need help by you. So we have to really kiss up to you guys, and please, we appreciate it, as we have Rhea Ripley, the WWE Women's Champion, coming out, which means we are probably getting that Intercontinental main event, and the 6-woman tag match is up first.
Nice.
That it is, because when you see Rhea Ripley coming out, if the announcer says, "Hey, this match is for one fall," that means a match is going to happen, and that's what I heard the announcer say.
I'm pretty excited.
Huh? Weird. I just heard but I think I had.
Yeah, me too.
So I should change it to the show.
Yeah, your audio settings are wrong, my friend.
Yeah. Damn child locks! I got to turn those off.
So how do we see the tag team of Rhea and Charlotte working out? Because I know they did a tag match on Friday.
Yesterday.
And it was a little hit and miss. They weren't very fluent in the whole who needs to be in the ring at the right time.
No, but they did win.
They did pull out a win. I will give it that. I guess that's all that matters.
But let's also not forget that Clash in Italy in just 8 days from now. We will see Rhea Ripley defend that title that she carries against Jade Cargill, who is also one of her opponents here tonight. So I want to see kind of what momentum this gives as we go to Clash in Italy too, because let's remember, this is a WWE. Just because we got a big show tonight doesn't mean the wheel stops turning.
No, that wheel never stops.
I'm going to say that Rhea takes the win tonight, because Jade has had Rhea's number over the last couple of weeks, and I think Rhea needs something to give her some form of an advantage going into their match at Clash in Italy.
Does she really, though? I mean, it's Rhea bloody Ripley. I don't know. I think I would be happy with her team getting the win, yes. Do I feel she needs to be the one doing the pin? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Was it gonna, like you said, is it gonna boost her confidence? Of course it would. Who wouldn't?
See,
But I don't think it's gonna be her.
I'm kind of on the other side. What happens if Jade Cargill gets that pin over Rhea Ripley? What does
Right?
that do to the psyche of Rhea Ripley, who not only has been on the brutal end of beatdown after beatdown after beatdown almost every week, but then she
Right.
suffers a loss. And then you got to look at this. Yes, you defeated Jade Cargill at WrestleMania for the championship, but you just got pinned by her, and you have to wonder what you have to do in 8 games to adapt and to better that decision when you go to Clash in Italy.
Yeah, it's a toss up. What could happen? Who's it going to benefit? I mean, I actually see Jade Cargill winning that title back in Italy, personally. Oh,
There is
But-
one factor that we haven't brought up in this match that could find their way in getting involved, and that's fatal influence. Because we know that they've had their hands in on everything that Rhea's been doing, everything that Charlotte and Alexa have been doing as well over the last few weeks.
that's true too. I forgot about them, to be honest. Look at Rhea. That was good.
Let's not forget that we got Terry and Donna coming in on the Twitch side saying hello from Fort Wayne. Yes, Fort
Yes.
Wayne. That is the home of Saturday night's main event. And hello, Terry and Donna.
Well, they're in the crowd right now.
Yes.
Yeah, they sent me some pictures. Very nice pictures too.
Yeah.
Um,
We all know Terry, the Bulkster. How you
the
doing?
Bulkster, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for jumping in, guys, to say hi from the event. That's pretty cool. I wish I could do that one day, and I will. I know I will. We got to come a little closer. And here's Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin making their look like 20s gangsters. That's pretty cool. I like their attire.
Tonight.
Oh, it's their tribute to Michael Jackson. Okay. I get it. It makes sense. Smooth Criminal.
That makes sense too, because Michael Jackson's home state is Indiana.
No, I know. Yeah, but that's why they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm not upset about that. I mean, the movie Michael just came out, right? So there you go. I think you're right, Best. I think this match is just going to be chaos. This is going to be an interesting match. I'm not going to lie. Can't wait to see where it goes, how it goes. Okay, do we rock, paper, scissors? Who starts the match, gentlemen?
Well, I say let's do Jade and Rhea.
I think it's going to be Charlotte and B-Fab.
Well, it's not Michin on Jade's side, that's for sure. She just stepped out. And it is Rhea.
Oh, Parrish is
Jade.
right.
How dare you guys defy my prediction? I'm just kidding. But let's also not forget that as of last night, we found out from the Godfather himself that Turnbuckle Studios is now sponsored by Dubby. So please go check out Dubby as well.
Right there.
Still getting used to having to add that now to stuff.
That's cool. So happy for that.
Don't be
Also-
a dummy. Go use our code at TB Studios at Dubby. That DDT.
So BFAB started the match with Rhea.
Because Rhea stepped out, or I mean, Jade stepped out.
Yeah.
Did that whole "I'll deal with you later" kind of thing.
It was the official tag, so I'm still claiming me being right.
No. Okay. They tagged. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because the bell rang and Rhea and Jade was still in the ring, so that does count.
And notice that Rhea tags to Alexa Bliss and not Charlotte. And Charlotte has a little bit of a word to say to Rhea.
Could this be could Charlotte and Rhea be a possible build for, say, a SummerSlam, perhaps?
Maybe, but knowing that they're 1-1 at WrestleMania, I personally would love to see that as a third match at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've also been doing Charlotte and Jade and putting that out in the wind, so I wouldn't mind seeing that at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Not to mention, I do feel like with Rhea, there's a lot of unfinished business with JC Jane as well.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. Why not have JC Jane and Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam?
Okay.
I think that there's money in both matches, regardless of how you look at it. So,
and that way you can have JC Jane win the Queen of the Ring, which would then allow her to have that match at SummerSlam.
There you go.
But I mean, you said it earlier there, Bubba. If Jade does win the title, maybe we see Charlotte, who is the queen or self-proclaimed queen. Maybe she makes that official, and wins a Queen of the Ring.
I wouldn't be upset about that. With this new Charlotte we have, she's being more fun, more crowd interactive, and all that. I would love to see that for her win the Queen of the Ring and have that chance to get another title. Would it make it 15 championships that she's won?
I've lost count. I'm sure she'll let us know at some point.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I think she's at 14 right now or something.
We got Mama Bear coming in saying hi.
Hi, Mama Bear.
And I just want to say thank you to everyone coming in on the Twitch side of things. We are very close to hitting affiliate status, so please let anybody know that if you want to check out us on anything, go help us on Twitch and help us hit that affiliate status. All we need are just the average viewer.
Yeah.
And we have stats coming in on YouTube saying hello to us three. And he's just like the video on YouTube. So thank you so much, Bobby. We appreciate that.
Damn it, Bobby.
We should just change that and be like, oh, thank you, Bobby.
I'm gonna change that to thank you, Bobby. Excuse me. Oh. Wow. Charlotte Flair lost her attention there for a minute. And is now paying for it.
And it's what I find really kind of intriguing on this is that we do have the women's tag team division just on fire right now. And we haven't really even scratched the surface on talking about Michin and BFAB potentially being suitors for those titles as well.
They were just saying how that they've been just kind of on the sidelines, kind of looked over and passed over all the time. But now we're being forced to talk about them because of this right here.
Yeah. And
they're not putting up with it anymore.
And that's exactly why they agreed to this relationship with Jade Cargill, because they saw Jade was getting things done and they saw this as a way to change kind of their course of success. And when you look at the experience level of Michin, who has been with the WWE for probably 5, 6, 7 years now,
something like that, if not a little bit longer.
She's tired of being complacent on the roster, and then you see somebody like BFAB who has been released, brought back, all the way back to NXT and hit row.
Mm-hmm.
And and she's been putting in the work. We know that from the school of Natalia and TJ Wilson. So, yeah, there's a level of just wanting to say enough is enough and it's time for a change. R.I.P. Owen. But
Yes.
it's true.
Yes. I'm not going to disagree with you. There's a point in your career where you just need to say, yeah, enough's enough, and I'm doing this, or I'm going somewhere else. And they're doing it. They're stepping up. They're taking no names at this point and just kicking butt to get what they want.
Yeah, and
So-
I
go
wouldn't
ahead.
mind seeing this, and this kind of scares me a little bit. When they finally split off from Jade, I need to see them being pushed more to see how they can do on their own without Jade's help. I don't want to see them fall back to the wayside where they were before joining Jade.
No, that's true.
I do think like with the women's tag team titles being there, and I don't think this is the negative thing, but what happens if they just become one of the best tag teams in WWE on the women's side? And I think that's an okay thing because we talk about, how
Yep.
good, the Road Warriors were. Nobody talked about, if only Hawk broke away from Animal, or if we talked about, like really some of the best, like Axe and Smash. Like, yes, in the modern day, we've been seeing tag team splits left and right, but we're in that
Yeah.
different era now. Why can't we start talking about women as like a good tag team, and that's a niche for their careers?
See, that'd be something I would love to talk about.
Yeah. And we should
I
be
think-
talking about it.
And I think that's just us being very much set in the ways of WWE's past on that if a tag team is there and doing well, eventually they break up and become singles. And we also have seen that doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you did bring up the Road Warriors, and we have seen the Road Warriors split off and on throughout the years, but it never really worked out as far as singles competitors for the both of them. And we would see Animal come back to Hawk or Hawk go back to Animal, and then it'd be like, okay, we're totally gonna forget that Hawk had that singles run, and this is where he belongs,
Yeah.
Sadly, the only thing I remember Hawk doing on his own is falling off the Titantron, but that's not something that really is a good good time to talk about. But what a double boot by both B-Fab and Charlotte. That now brings in Rhea Ripley and Michin, and what a
Holy
drop
cow.
to Jade Cargill.
Holy
Jade
cow.
in the ring at all? Other than the opening part of the match.
I
Well,
don't
she
know,
started
but
and
she
tagged out to Alexa Bliss, and then we haven't seen her since.
wow.
Rhea's just a ball of fire right now.
Yeah. B-Fab's waiting. I could see her down there waiting for her moment. Take advantage. That's the thing. A lot of people don't recognize and don't understand that Michin is a very talented wrestler. Like, she's got a lot of experience in that ring.
Yeah, let's not forget like her time when she was Mia Yim, and we've seen her in multiple promotions, and obviously coming to WWE during, I believe it was kind of during that women's tournament that they had, right?
I think it was, around that time.
The Mae Young,
the Mae Young Classic. Yeah, she
the
showed
Mae
up
Young
in
Classic.
that.
Yeah, and there was always a lot of speculations when her husband Keith Lee went to AEW, but we have seen Mia Yim kind of transcend herself into being Michin when she was a part of AJ Styles and the Good Brothers, when she was kind of a part of that club there, and then we've now kind of seen her just being in like limbo, and then that tag team with B-Fab really kind of changed her directory, and then now that allegiance with Jade Cargill.
Yeah. Oh, what a move.
Yeah, to be fair, Michin has kind of waded through a lot of crap to get to where she is right now.
And people forget that she was in the finals of the first ever women's United States Championship match. She
Right.
lost to Chelsea Green in that, and then continued her quest to become champion. She didn't do it, but she was right there, and she was just really close. So,
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Bliss now. Speaking of little balls of fire, holy,
5 feet of flurry,
right?
and could be the mama bear of this team, as she tends to put Rhea and Charlotte in their place when the kids are being really naughty.
Oh, the kids are being bad, yeah. Oh,
Bobby Stats
Oh,
says he
God.
enjoys our show. Well, we enjoy having you here, Bobby.
oh my goodness, what a DDT! Holy cow! I thought Bliss was out.
I kind of
I
just
will.
noticed
Oh, go
very
ahead.
little advertising on the canvas. We do have the Saturday night's main event, but we only have 2 advertisements that are in 2 different spots.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind it.
It's just something that I just noticed, but
Oh, here goes Flair.
I think that's still from when the fans were complaining about too many advertisements on the canvas at WrestleMania, perhaps.
well, I think for PLEs they change how many are on PLEs and how much are on Raw, SmackDown. As we all know, Saturday night's main event is not an actual PLE; it's just our excuse to do a PLE patrol.
It's another reason for us to be on the air in front of y'all talking about what we love best, and that's wrestling. Whoa, that was close. We almost had a meeting of the minds right there.
Well, we did have a meeting of the minds, but it was with Michin's fist.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't think this is where Charlotte wanted to be.
Oh, going for the Styles Clash.
Nope.
Styles Clash. Oh my goodness. Wow. Flair just had her headset on by EFAB there getting when she got the poor Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but Charlotte's standing now.
Oh! Okay. Dang. That's a big boot to the head.
I kind of like that little tease, though, for Jade and Alexa, because I'm like, that's a match I wouldn't mind seeing.
Wow. Like, everybody's down and out right now. Been a great match, though, thus far.
6 women
Intent.
all down. Michin and Charlotte are the legal competitors in this match.
Okay. I was going to say I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
But it's the 2 women in the ring.
And again, that's the one. And again, that's the one thing I'm mostly going to enjoy about tonight is the abundance of women's matches compared to men's matches tonight.
Yeah, there is more women's matches tonight than the men's.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally see the tag from Charlotte to Rhea.
Ooh.
And now we get Rhea versus Jade.
Cargill's just like, bring it.
And the fans are getting behind this.
How can you not be? They're 2 ginormous powerhouses of the women's division just throwing haymakers at each other right now. Wow, dude.
Just teeing off on one another.
Oh, what a headbutt. Holy. Riptide? Oh, Riptide. Oh,
And
Michin.
Michin breaks it up. And then now the chaos ensues. Michin breaks it up. She gets destroyed by
Charlotte.
Bliss, who gets destroyed by BFAB, who then gets destroyed by Charlotte. Rhea now is up as Charlotte puts her hand out. That's the best I could do. Keep everybody with it.
Yeah.
Right? That was a lot, dude.
Then Rhea connects with a super kick on Michin, who was about to attack Charlotte.
They're laughing and giggling now together. That's pretty cool. Considering the wars that those two women have had, it's nice to see them actually teaming and being happy together.
Well, what I like about this whole thing, even this build to the tag team match, the 6-woman tag match, is that they were kind of still continuing what they went through for War Games last year.
Yeah, exactly. That was cute. Oh, Jade just takes everybody out. One move. Oh, no.
She hits Jaded on Rhea for the 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
1-0, boys. Wow.
All right, this goes back to what we said at the beginning. What's that do to the psyche of Rhea Ripley?
Mm-hmm.
She
You
took
got to
her eye
face
off.
this woman.
She took her eye off the ball. She did. Got
Shit for a split second.
Too emotional with the pairing of Charlotte. They spent too much time being happy about the fact that they came together, and it cost them.
Oh,
Yeah, and
100%.
that's why I think maybe I don't want to say on Clash in Italy, but maybe this coming Friday we get a tag team match where Charlotte and Alexa take on BFAB and Michin to kind of subside BFAB and Michin from trying to get involved in the Rhea and Jade match on Sunday.
I have an idea, and this is just kind of a throwing it out of there. But what happens if we take that tag match and we add something to it, to the fact that a stipulation will be made to the match between Jade and Rhea? But this tag match happens, and whoever's team wins gets to choose a stipulation. But the coup de grace is both Jade and Rhea are banned from ringside.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay.
So we have Bobby coming in saying, I'd be down for a singles match between Jade and Charlotte in the near future.
I think we all would be.
We find now we are seeing the other women in their respective matches come into the arena. Just want to let everybody know that TURNBUCKLEstudios.org is right there at the top of your screen. And it's the place to be. In fact, it might be the place to be all week. Why, you ask? Check it out.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap Delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day, and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
That's right, everybody. Turnbucklestudios.org/shows is the best direct way to check out all of our programming. If by chance you did not get a chance to watch that video, not only will you get a chance to click and hit the latest episodic version of that show, you also get a little bit of information about the host and kind of about the show itself. So go check out turnbucklestudios.org/shows, your direct way to check out our weekly content.
Oh, it's up next.
What is up next, Bubba?
Becky Lynch and Sol Ruca is up next. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that match. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Now, right before that, we had Ethan Paige being interviewed. Best, what did Ethan Page have to say?
Well, Kathy Kelly had asked, how does it feel to be stepping into the ring and challenging for the Intercontinental title? To which Ethan Page said, it feels great, but what's going to feel even greater is when Penta hands me the Intercontinental Championship. And he said there's only one reason Penta is the Intercontinental Champion, and that's to hand me the title right here tonight on Saturday night's main event.
Wow. Wow. What if that was true? Like, what if Ethan Page does win that title tonight?
Well, then that title finally comes back to Canada.
Yeah.
Where the last champion wasn't, I believe, the last Canadian champion was what? Sami Zayn?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me. My next question is on the topic of the Intercontinental titles. Is this match between Sol Ruca and Becky Lynch for the title, or is it just a match?
Nope. Non-title.
Sol Ruca is currently 0-2 since coming to Raw, as she has lost against Liv Morgan, and she lost against Io Sky. So she does get in the grill of Becky the last few weeks, but this match that made it official is not for the title because, as per Becky, I just don't give title opportunities to people who lose. So this is really a prove-it match for Sol Ruca, and if she does win and gets a pinfall victory over Becky Lynch, you can bet an Intercontinental title match between the two will be in the future.
Okay.
Sol Ruca saying we're not here to wait for the next generation. I'm here to snatch it.
There you go.
Oh, we can tell all the dogs are excited for this one.
She's very well liked by the crowd too, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was one of the fan favorites in NXT, and well, I mean, when you have a maneuver like the Soul Snatch or something that really gets the people out of your seat and jumping and saying, "Oh my God!" I mean, how can you not be a fan favorite?
Yeah, it's very true. The first time I seen her do it, I just about fell out of my chair. It's so different.
As we now get the entrance of the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the only 3-time Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch.
She has definitely done tons to make this title important and give it that nostalgia feel, like the men's title. Like, you got to be somebody to get this title.
Yeah, and that's what I'm enjoying about the modern.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm enjoying about the modern day WWE is that they're making the titles matter again.
Well, and yeah, like Saturday night's main event is a great platform to really work on your mid card and your tag team titles. They don't always have to have your world titles on it, even though we did see the women's world champion Rhea Ripley earlier in that opening match. And we don't even have an Intercontinental Championship match on the women's side, but we do have the champion in action. And I was going to say, like, I really wouldn't even be upset. We all know that she used to say that she was Becky 2 belts. Well, how about Becky 3-time, as she is a 3-time Intercontinental Champion?
Yeah.
Or
That's
3-peat Becks.
Oh, Becky just tosses the title in a knuckle shuffle right behind it. Holy. The bell hasn't even rung yet.
No, and we all know that there's no love lost between Becky Lynch and the current official appointed to this matchup.
Yeah, that'd be one Jessica Carr.
Yeah. They're arguing like crazy right now. Oh,
she finally rang the bell.
As Becky gets punched in the mouth, and then the official rings the bell. This match is underway.
I'll be very honest. I'd love to see Sol Ruca just kind of get the upper hand on Becky and get the win here. Like a quick 1, 2, 3, and then gone.
Not gonna lie, Bub, as you said that, I saw her diving off the second rope. I thought she was going for the soul snatcher right there.
As did I, to be honest.
Whew.
Oh my goodness.
We're seeing a lot of fast-paced, high-risk action from Sol Ruca. And Bubba, this is exactly why the fans enjoy Sol Ruca.
Yeah. I can understand. Oh my goodness. That was kind of a unique clothesline. A little unorthodox, but it worked.
Yeah, it's a slingshot 450 into the ring with a clothesline after.
Oh, what a kick to the face. My goodness. Oh! Oh my goodness. Like, what do you call that?
Ruca hits a moonsault off the corner post from the apron while Becky Lynch was on the outside. That's how I call it, Bubba. That's how.
Oh my goodness, that was... Okay, I can see why people like Sol Ruca. She's very energetic. Very unique in the moves she's doing. Very, how do we put that? Fresh? Very fresh.
Yeah, with the stuff she's doing in the ring, she's
Unorthodox.
a modern day. She's a modern, unorthodox, but she's a modern day Lita. Because when Lita came into the WWF back in the late 90s, early 2000s, she was doing a lot of the things that women wrestlers back then weren't even doing.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I missed how Jessica Carr went down.
Yeah, she went for the soul snatcher on Becky, but Becky pulled the referee, Jessica Carr, into position. And Sol Ruca didn't even get to hit, or didn't even hit the move properly because I think Becky pulled the official in a little too close. And now,
oh no,
disqualification.
Yeah.
And Sol Ruca wins by disqualification because it was Becky that put her hands on the official and pulled the referee in. So Sol Ruca gets the win here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's the Macho Man. But I guess I wasn't wrong with Sol Ruca winning.
I wonder.
Go ahead.
I wonder if Adam Pearce comes in and says, "We're not doing that. We're doing an Intercontinental title match."
Oh no! Becky back in the ring with the attack on Sol Ruca. Oh, manhandle slam.
Yeah. Now, there's one thing I enjoyed about seeing that disqualification finish there. The look on Sol Ruca's face, even though she won by disqualification, she still looked disappointed. And that's more so
Yeah.
probably because she actually wanted to pin and like physically beat Becky Lynch.
I mean, as a competitor, you want to win fairly. You want a clean match. You want to be able to boast that you won cleanly. Nobody wants to win this way.
She was looking to prove herself and really make a statement with this match. She understood the opportunity in front of her, and I don't think that's the way she wanted to win her first match on the main roster.
No, nobody.
But
again, nobody does.
For it now, as Becky Lynch has just gone AWOL with a shot to the back with a title, multiple manhandle slams, and Becky Lynch was just showcasing that it takes more than the official saying you win by disqualification to be better than the man.
Wow. I kind of feel for Sol Ruca, I'm not gonna lie. Not because she got beat down. I mean, we knew this was gonna happen, kinda. Becky Lynch was gonna lose her mind and beat her up really bad. But to not get the actual win that she wanted, that kind of sucks.
Well, I'm just wondering what the internet's going to say after. Oh, why would they do the women so dirty in this? Which it's like, when you really look at things right now, they're just putting in emotion into the story. And now you just feel for Sol Ruca, because not only was she there to go and like really prove herself, but not only was she cheated out of this match by Becky Lynch, but then she was just sucker punched after this match, and she was just as unhappy about winning by disqualification as the fans were unhappy watching a match end by disqualification.
Yeah, so now what we want to see now is we want to see not only Becky Lynch lose to Sol Ruca, but Sol Ruca take the Intercontinental title from her.
Right? Take everything from her. I'm not going to disagree with that, Best.
I mean,
wow.
I think what I'd like to see now is an Intercontinental title shot. I'm going to be the first one to say I'm okay if Sol Ruca does not win.
Okay.
I don't really necessarily think we always need to hotshot people right off.
No, you're right. Oh, I like how we're doing this.
Getting a little bit of visual history of the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And
it's changed its looks so many times, but has maintained the nostalgia. Pardon me?
Prestige?
The prestige. Yeah, it's maintained that throughout the years. No matter what it looks like, it's still got that prestige to it.
Now, there's a lot of ways you can look at who the greatest Intercontinental Champion is. It's a very it's one of those questions where, anybody can say anything, and it's very opinionated on a question. Because you can look at number of reigns, which Chris Jericho currently holds the record of with 9 in the WWE, 10 in general, if you count the New Japan Intercontinental title.
Right.
9 in the WWE, followed by The Miz at 8. Or you can look at what they did with the title and how long, like a Gunther who held the title for 666 days.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to ask you both in your own ways, what determines the greatest Intercontinental Champion in your eyes and who that is? And Bubba, I know that you need to think about this. So Best, I'm putting the spotlight on you right away.
I had 2 names come to my head, and it has nothing to do with length or reign or how many reigns, but Razor Ramon was one of my most favorite Intercontinental champions. And it's not because of, again, the length of the title reigns or how many of them he's held, but it's how he carried it and who he defended the belts against that make him one of my greatest Intercontinental champions of all time.
Wow. I mean, I'm kind of torn because I do appreciate history, as you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact of the first ever hold and bring that title into wrestling being Pat Patterson.
Mm-hmm. A Canadian.
Right. And he's Canadian. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm kind of torn because, you know, that hits close to home. But, I like Chris Jericho as many times as he's held it, what he did with the title, how he was with the title. It got my attention. At that point in time, I was invested in what the title was doing and didn't care about anything else at that point. So, aside from Pat Patterson being the original, I'm going with Jericho. Just everything he brought to the title. What about you, Parrish? Who's your guy?
Well,
or
like I
girl?
said, the guy. No. We're going to stay with the guy because I don't think it's fair to really say anything about girl because there's only been, like 3...
Well, no, because I was thinking because China has held this title as well. That's kind of where...
but there's now a women's Intercontinental Championship. So it's really... And China's the only one who's held the men's version of it.
Yes.
As a female. So it's just really not a place. But no, I mean, obviously, I think what you do with the title is a huge testament. Like,
yes,
is it defended on many of the major PLEs? Are you making it known? Is it a valuable part of every show you're on? Like, you can have it 100 times, but if you don't have the highlight matches on a main events or of any shows, like, did you really do much for the title? This is really one of those the man does, or the title doesn't make the man makes the title. So that's kind of where I kind of sit. Like, you have to have a combination of everything. Yes, being some of the longest reigns makes sense because domination is a great platform. So you have to look at a guy like Gunther as being one of your top champions because no one has ever held it as long as he did.
Yeah.
And like, that's just impressive, but he's only held it the one time, and he really did use it as a stepping stone to the world heavyweight title, like many do. So I think if I'm looking at somebody that really made it prominence in every single time they held it, as much as I've been really on this guy for kind of how he is how he performs now, I'm gonna have to go with The Miz. Because every time he holds his title, his game steps up, and it's almost like he goes into a different gear. And I have to value what he does. And that we look back to that Talking Smack segment where he gets upset about not being on the show. And then he uses a platform not to put himself over, but to put the title back in the perception of everyone, including the office. I thought that was just fantastic. And then we've seen almost give a you-know-what factor back towards promoting the IC title. And this is during one of the hardest times to be a mid-card champion. So I think anytime The Miz holds the title, he doesn't treat it like it's a demotion or if it's just being a champion. He treats it with the respect and the prestige like all the fans have viewed it, whether it's no matter what era.
This is true.
Bobby Stats coming in saying my favorite Intercontinental champion for the men's was The Miz when I was watching WWE. So
so there you go. He validated your statement. I mean, I can't disagree with that because you're correct. Miz holding any title, dude just seems to have a different gear. which is nice to see. It's good to see a guy that actually cares about the title, not himself.
Mhm.
He makes it about the title. Oh, here's Becky.
As we've seen Becky Lynch now going to Nick Aldis, which is very strange because and Nick
Oh,
Aldis has now said, as per Adam Pearce, that next Sunday at Clash of Italy, Becky Lynch will be defending that women's Intercontinental title against Sol Ruca.
there we go, boys.
Or as
Does she step up?
or as the closed caption called it, Backlash in Italy.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, as we now seem to have one of those Danhausen interruptions, because what we know and found out on SmackDown yesterday, some power outages were because of Danhausen and his attempts to do some science experiments. So as we are hearing Kathy Kelly interview the challengers for the women's tag titles in the Irresistible Forces, we are getting a glitch on our screens, and it almost looks very reminiscent of, you know, the time your computer freezes when you're trying to pirate that music back in the day. And don't tell me you didn't try it, people.
Oh, everybody did. Come on now.
But since we have a little bit of an issue on our screens, let's let everybody know that we could use your assistance. So please go and check out turnbucklestudios.org/join. And whether or not you think you want to be a part of the on-screen family here at Turnbuckle Studios, or if you want to help out behind the stage, like video editing or graphic assistance, or even helping out on Discord or Shorts, let's go check all of this out.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
That's right, everybody. Turnbucklestudios.org/join. That is the gateway that we ask for you to take that first step if you want to become a member of the Turnbuckle Studios family and the newest member of the Turnbuckle affiliation program. So again, whether it's on screen, off screen, or if it's just assistance with, just about anything, just remember, we're all trying to do the same thing, and that is get to that next step. So if you would like to help us get to that next step and be a part of our family, that is what you got to do. Hit turnbucklestudios.org/join, as now it looks like we are gearing up for the men's Intercontinental Championship as Ethan Paige is in the ring, and we now see the man known as Penta.
I thought this was the main event of the evening.
I don't think anybody knows what the main event is anymore. But I did ask what the WWE was going to do about their tag team division, and it looks like we're getting a semi and main event over our tag team titles in some way or form.
Huh. Cool. Penta having a moment with a little kid wearing one of his masks.
But let's go to the big question here, and anybody in the chat, let us know who you think is walking out as Intercontinental Champion. And this time, I'll start with you, Bubba. Who is walking out with that Intercontinental title?
I think Penta's walking out with it. I think he's going to retain. Barely, but he's going to retain it. Best?
All legal. Ethan Paige is going to win tonight.
What about you, Parrish?
I'm torn on this one.
Oh,
Because I mean, as I would love to see Ethan Page get it. He's one of the guys I would hot shot right away because I think he just honestly should never have been in NXT. But at the same time, I'm loving what I'm seeing with Penta. I think this reign is really helping him be catapulted as one of the main draws on Raw. And I love what he did, and he made the ballsiest open challenge you could make for that 6-way ladder match at WrestleMania. And he doubled down and he won. And I have nothing but respect for guys like that. So
yeah.
I think one day it's going to come for Ethan Page. I'm gonna stick with my gut here. I think Penta is going to keep this title, and maybe, just maybe, this is one of those matches where we see a little bit of tomfoolery, and I think maybe Javon Evans and or Rusev could show their face tonight. And yes, that was my Limp Bizkit reference of the night. Yeah. But this is the first of 3 championship matches. So
Yep.
I'm actually quite happy that the championship matches are taking onus on the card.
Yeah, it's nice to see that.
I'm still wanting Penta to go full Power Rangers in one of his outfits.
Right? That'd be so cool.
Because his belt centerpiece just reminds me of that so much.
It does. Yeah, was it the Green Ranger? Or the White
No,
Ranger?
they all have it. They all
Oh,
have
do they?
it. Yeah, they all
had
have
that.
Because it's where they would do this and be like, it's morphin' time.
Oh, the
Tyrannosaurus, saber
belt
tooth tiger. Come on. Triceratops.
somebody was into Power Rangers when he was growing
I
up.
love Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers kicked butt.
Dude, that last movie, everything built up to a giant German suplex. As a Power Ranger and wrestling fan, how can you not go nuts?
Right.
Make it. Goldar just gets absolutely dropped on his head. It was fantastic. Now,
Oh my goodness.
who would have thought that we would see 2 men who have held both Impact Wrestling titles and AEW championships now in 2026 fight over the WWE Intercontinental Championship on a Saturday night's main event?
Never. And as much as I don't... Oh, go ahead.
I'm at that point with wrestling where nothing's out of the realm of possibility right now, or impossibility.
Right? Yeah, everything's on the table at this point as far as wrestling now because of people in the back fixing things that have been broken. What I was going to say is, as much as I'm not an Ethan Page fan, I do like the fact that he's kind of in the mid-card main scene right off the hop.
And it's been kind of put out there in the dirt sheets that apparently he is impressing all the higher-ups already and making a strong impression as not just being a professional, but the way he conducts every aspect and how he thinks and how he delivers his performances. So I'm not surprised. This is exactly why I didn't think NXT was really something he needed to be at. But at the same time, I'm not going to complain about the past because he had one of the better NXT runs in recent years. But it's also just great to see a guy from Canada be universally appreciated.
right?
Because I would love to see this guy and Kevin Owens in some form.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Mm-hmm.
When are we expecting Mr. Owens to make a return? Like, what's going on with his neck lead? I haven't heard nothing.
2027, 2028.
And that's okay. Oh,
Beautiful back body drop on the announce table, delivered by Ethan Page. And now,
yeah, let him count out now.
well, no, you don't want to count out win because you do not win the championship on a count out.
Oh, that is true. You can't. Well, you just
And
stop
Ethan
the ref
Page
from counting.
realizes that. Yeah. And Becky, you should take some notes. That's how you stop the official from doing
Yeah, right.
something.
Yeah.
Put your arm in the way. You don't actually physically grab and pull. As Bobby's stats are saying, you guys are awesome. So thank you for that, and that he's rooting for all ego Ethan Page.
I wish everybody could see the chat that's going on right now. It is nothing but Canadian flags going through that chat on YouTube. It's so cool. So Ethan Page has a lot of support tonight from the YouTube chat.
Well, and how do you really just symbolize intercontinental? And in American soil, you have a Canadian
Right?
up against a luchador.
Lucha, lucha. But Ethan Page is actually taking it to the champ right now. Oh, pin. 1, 2. Oh, he just kicked out. Penta's staying alive. I can see this being a very good story over the next couple of weeks as well between these two gentlemen, where
Well,
Ethan Page is like, you beat me, but you didn't beat me fairly or something silly. Go ahead, Mr. Best.
I think ultimately this is all going to build to a fatal four-way down the line. Because if Penta is successful tonight, I think Rusev gets the next shot.
Okay.
Same thing goes if Ethan Page wins. I think Javon Evans gets that next shot. But somehow, some way, this is all going to build to some sort of a fatal four-way later on down
Between
the line.
those,
Well,
between
just
Ethan
remember,
Page.
it was a
Okay,
couple
go ahead.
weeks ago where Javon Evans beat Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually think Javon Evans might be the next in line.
Okay.
I just hope Rusev
Excuse me.
will say he cares about that.
Yeah, right.
And that's of course regardless of who wins, right, Parrish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to say that, but at the same time, when did Dominic Mysterio truly get his rematch? We saw one, but then people got involved. You'd have to wonder if Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio might enter back in the frame of the Intercontinental title picture. I, for one, would love to see JD McDonough enter the conversation.
Oh. JD deserves some kind of title run with nice cross body with a Intercontinental title.
And honestly, that's where I thought we were going with that 6-man ladder match back at WrestleMania. Like, I kind of looked at that match as the list of possible contenders for Penta. And the way I mapped it out, it kind of just finishes off the year for Penta with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah. And Bobby Sats is coming in saying Dragon Lee as well. And that's another name you got to think about.
There's a lot of mid-card, quote-unquote mid-card names you could throw in this bucket of the Intercontinental title, in all reality. Nice springboard DDT by Penta. Oh, Paige just kicked out of that pin. I don't even think Paige, after that springboard DDT, even knows where he's at right now.
No, he looked like he was off in La La Land there.
Yeah, like that was instinct to kick out at that point.
Well, he was just wondering why his hometown new hockey team is being called the Hammers, but that's a completely different.
That's another show for another time, my friend.
For that Penta driver, no avail as Ethan Page fights out.
Oh. Nice slam by Ethan Page, too. Oh, he almost got the 3 count. Like, we're talking, these guys are kicking out people by, like, mere inches of the ref getting 3. This is such a close match. Holy.
It's crazy to think that we're 3 matches in, and this is the first men's match of the night, too.
Oh, that's right, too. I forgot about that.
I think we live in a world now where it's like, you got to be obvious about it, but it just doesn't matter. That's how good the wrestling quality is now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to agree with the statement. It is that good a quality that we don't even notice the difference.
It just doesn't matter.
Wrestling. Oh, he's another near fall by Penta, and Paige just kicks out. No, I agree with you, Parrish. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And that's what makes wrestling great. Is it doesn't matter. It's the quality of the match. And I'll be honest, it's good quality wrestling tonight. Wow.
You have to wonder if Ethan Page is victorious tonight and becomes the Intercontinental Champion. Does he transform the Intercontinental title into a Canada version like he did with the North American title in NXT?
I wouldn't be upset about that. What do you think about that, Mr. Best, if he did do that?
I would love it if he did.
Oh, my goodness. We got just super kick after super kick going on here.
It'd be very similar to when Lance Storm took the WCW US title and put a Canada flag on it.
Right.
Both men just going shot for shot, almost in stereo, with the same idea on multiple occasions, and they are both down. Penta first back on his feet. Ethan Page just looks like he's in Saskatchewan. Oof. That's how lost he is.
What was that?
They called it the confidence breaker.
That was cool. It was like a code breaker, but with one leg.
Yeah.
Wow, that was cool. Penta driver. 2. Oh my God, Ethan Page kicked out of that. Oh my God, like that was picture perfect.
And this match is delivering on all accounts right now.
Yeah, I'm a mixed ball of emotions right now. Like I want Penta to win, but at the same time, I find myself pulling for Ethan Page now. Always going to put him in the...
He's looking for the Destroyer.
What is it, the Canadian Destroyer?
Mexican Destroyer.
Or Mexican Destroyer.
Now, how ironic would it be if Ethan Page wins the title with a Canadian Destroyer?
I wouldn't be upset with it. Oh,
Bobby's asking,
So-
who is your guys' favorite NXT North American champion for the men's? And Bobby, we'll get to that after this match, if that is okay.
oh, you tried pulling the mask off Penta. Oh my goodness! Like when you think somebody's got the win, it's like, oh no, they can't go. Oh, Ethan Page is getting irate now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's frustrated. I don't blame him. What do you got to do to win this title?
It's not easy to pin Penta,
More.
so
Just more.
Right?
Like,
Again,
as bad as of an answer that is, it's simple. You just have to do more.
he throws.
Ethan Page has now
He's ripping
taken off one
turnbuckle covers off.
got caught, and as the referee is going to go for the other one.
yeah, but the referee still.
Oh, come on. Holy, how did Penta kick out of that? Ah!
This crowd is so behind this matchup right now.
Oh, no. Paige just ate the open turnbuckle. Penta with the Mexican Destroyer.
And the win.
And that's it.
But that
What
Mexican
a
Destroyer
match.
off the second rope, that's impressive.
And you have to wonder if Ethan Page is going to say the exposed turnbuckle is the reason why.
Yeah.
He's going to ask for another match, that's for sure.
Yeah. So Penta winning, retaining that Intercontinental Championship. Well, so far I'm batting 1,000. So if any MLB teams need some assistance, just know, I'm hitting more dingers than probably your leadoff guy. So count me in, coach.
What a Mexican Destroyer, too.
What a fantastic match that was. And
Jeez. I would love to see that rivalry continue a little bit more. And I'll be honest, I'm going to say it, the end of it being Ethan Page with that title. He proved tonight he deserves to have that title.
now we're in the back with our tag team champions, Paige and Brie Bella. And let's also remember the Irresistible Forces wanted Paige and Brie Bella to keep the titles over the last 8 days because they wanted to take the titles back for the team that took it from them.
Brie Bella's gear tonight looks like it's a tribute to her husband, one Bryan Danielson.
Now, I have an idea for a tag team women's match that we could maybe get at SummerSlam, and that would be Nikki and Brie Bella versus Paige and AJ Lee. So what if we see one of the tag team champions stab each other in the back here tonight? I don't think it's going to happen, but
I don't think it's going to happen. But for the sake of the argument, I would love to see Paige turn on the Bella to start that. Why not? What about Best? You got an opinion on that?
Well, I'm going with I like the idea of the Bellas turning on Paige right now because I mean when Nikki comes back, I feel like that's where we're going to go. And again, Paige is going to need a partner. AJ Lee is just that perfect opportunity right there.
Yeah.
And I want to use this to transition into the question that Bobby asked us
Yes.
during that match. By the way, they said awesome match between Penta and Ethan Page for the Intercontinental title. But what during NXT and their giant list of men's North American champions,
Yes.
who has been your favorite?
You want to go first, Best?
Yeah, because mine's a bit of a controversial one because the guy just courts controversy these days,
Oh.
and that's Velveteen Dream.
Oh,
I actually found him very entertaining as a North American champion.
okay. I thought you were going to steal my guy, my boy, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I loved it when he was the North American champion. It made me tune in, honestly, to NXT as a fan. I loved it. What about Parrish? Who was your favorite guy?
I think my favorite, the inaugural, Adam
Ooh.
Cole, baby. That
All right.
was a hell of a ladder match to bring in a new championship.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a match. You are correct. It was one of the few matches I actually watched back in the day before I really got into the NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't argue that fact. Adam Cole made that title what it is, as far as I'm concerned. Again, going back to the first person to hold titles, who's better? Because everyone after that's living up to that expectation, that person's ability to hold that title and make it what it is. So everyone after that is trying to either better that person or be this close to being that person. So I'll agree with you. Adam Cole, baby, all the way.
But Bobby, you asked the question. Now you got to let us know who your favorite was. But to give you a little bit of time, as I'm sure he's doing, there he is. His was Wes Lee.
There we go.
there you go.
That's not a bad pick.
Eh?
Not a bad pick.
I mean, this is an area where you don't have to be the first person to grab one of these, but you can just be the latest, and that is any of one of our beautiful products at Turnbuckle Studios shop. That's right. Go to turnbucklestudios.org. It is highlighted up above that beautiful W logo. That's right. All done up in the Saturday night's main event style. Man, what a decision to do that. That guy needs a raise. But check out our website. Not only can you get, merchandise in the sense of clothes, you can get accessories, or you can get stuff for your phone. You can get pillows. There's a lot of things. So we'll play the video, but make sure you check out the website because our video doesn't even do it justice.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
That's right, everybody. Turnbucklestudios.org/shop is the direct way for you to go check out our Redbubble powered website. You can go and check out so much, a plethora of product, we like to say. Clothes, accessories, everything is right there. Let us know. Go and support your favorite show. And heck, you might even want to pick up a PLE Patrol. We should think about getting PLE Patrol badges on that shop. That would be pretty darn cool. But nonetheless, you pick up anything Turnbuckle Studios related, you send us a picture and we'll make sure to give you a free shout out on our next live show. Plus, if you send a photo and your allowance for us to use, we will even include you in a next video that
Yes.
promotes that website. So all that can be included by going to turnbucklestudios.org/shop.
Yeah, I can't wait. My paycheck's coming in soon, and I already have a list this long of things I want to buy off our shop: sweaters, T-shirts, a phone case, pillows and blankets, a dog bed. I got it all picked out, man. I can't wait.
I mean,
You really made
I
it
was
sound
talking
like
to
you
Bubba.
own nothing in that house.
Pardon me?
So you make it sound like you have nothing in that house.
I want more shirts. I'm a shirt collector. You guys all know that.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to Bubba about this the other day. I'm looking to get a zip-up hoodie from there, or a hoodie of
Yeah.
some type.
It's good quality as well. We're not going to sell you trash. It's good quality.
As
But we
get the
have-
entrance of the irresistible forces in Nia Jax and Lash legend. Bobby Benito's asking, how about Grayson Waller as a potential opponent for the Intercontinental Championship? And we have talked before about what to do with Grayson Waller moving
Yep.
forward. A push into the Intercontinental Championship picture might be just the answer.
It would definitely give him something to do,
Mhm.
get him on our screen again, and it'd get us invested in that character. Please do something with him.
Imagine a Grayson Waller and Ethan Page partnership.
I
What?
like that.
What? Take my money.
I
That
could
would
see
be
them.
epic.
I could see Grayson Waller bringing back the Waller effect, and him and Ethan Page co-hosting the show together.
Ooh. Well, here's Brie Bella.
We got Brie Bella, one half of the women's tag team champions, followed by the second Paige of the night. But this one is just called Paige, and she is an actual champion, unlike Mr. Ethan over there. And these two won the tag team championships in the WrestleMania 4-way match as Paige made her return to WWE, shocked the world, but even shocked more. She pinned Alexa Bliss to capture those tag team titles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the color scheme on Bree's outfit there, that's what's paying a tribute to Bryan Danielson, because he wore that same kind of color scheme as well.
I literally thought you were going to say he wore that exact same outfit. I would have died. That would have been the end of it for me.
Maybe he did.
And Paige is showing a
that's
tribute to her old gear where she used the color purple.
Yeah. So after this title run and a little bit of a fight with the Bellas, as we kind of have predicted, quote unquote predicted, what do you do with Paige after that?
I would move her into the title picture.
You're probably assign her to a brand, as she is a technical free agent alongside Brie Bella.
Yeah.
And I think
What
that's kinda
brand
where
do you put her on? And then what do you do with her on that brand?
I would choose Raw, and I would even look at the possible scenarios if by chance there needs to be a female present to help, say, a Prodigy move away from the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, Paige and Roxanne Perez versus Raquel and Liv might be fun to watch.
That would be epic. Okay. Let's go to this match that we have going on right now for these tag titles. Do we see the Giants in the Irresistible Forces taking these titles tonight?
I sadly don't.
I don't either.
I would actually like it because I really don't know what you would do with these two next. But at the same time, I think you still ride the high of Paige and Brie Bella as your champions.
Okay. So the titles are going to remain with the two individuals that are defending them, at least until Nikki gets back, kind of thing.
And Bobby coming in saying Paige versus Sol Ruca would be nice. That it would. And I think this is like when we talk about the John Cena Classic coming up later this year, talking about the people of today against the people of tomorrow. I would love to see a match where it's maybe putting like a Zarya in with like a Paige, or mixing in maybe a Kendall Gray and a Paige. I think that would be a lot of fun to watch.
Okay. The match, I kind of was like, who do I want to see kind of have a rivalry from NXT and or one of the two main rosters? I'd love to see Tony D'Angelo come up and wrestle somebody like a Rusev, Randy Orton, if he kind of is back. That kind of... Because I think that guy has a lot of potential on the main roster, to be honest.
I agree with you, Bubba, but I want him to stay in NXT for like maybe the next year before that happens, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Tony D'Angelo is going anywhere anytime soon. Maybe this time next year we're talking Tony D'Angelo on the main roster.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking for that John Cena Classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the Cena Classic.
Just for that.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm putting Tony D in a match,
well, as I said, I want him to come up and have a match against like somebody like Rusev, Sheamus, like any one of those.
I'll put him straight into a match with Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes and him in that John Cena. I wouldn't be upset about that at all. I just think the kid's got potential just oozing out of him. But I do agree, he needs to spend another year down there just to refine that a little bit. But to put him in that John Cena Classic thing, why not?
You won the NXT title at Stand and Deliver, and you just have to absolutely let him roll with it. As we saw,
definitely.
like when you were doing all your TNA research, you were seeing Trick Williams come into his own as TNA champion. We all know what being a champion and getting a proper run can do for someone. As we're seeing right now with Brie Bella and Paige as tag team champions, and you have to wonder what happens if you just pit a good tag team out of NXT against the tag team champions and just make that a tag team title match. Because remember,
you win it, you get it.
Can go to NXT as well.
Mm-hmm.
They can, but they haven't been a lot lately. I mean, I understand that Charlotte Flair and Alexa took them there a couple times, but you don't see it there very often.
Yeah, but if you take two women who have the status that Brie and Paige do, just think of how much of a rub it would be for the NXT women's tag teams that are down there right now.
Well, I think that's what Parrish was getting to give one of them that kind of rub to get them just rolling.
Who wouldn't? And like, sadly, we know this can't happen due to the injury of Ren Sinclair. But a Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray versus Brie Bella and Paige would just be very delightful to see.
Yeah. I didn't know Kendall Gray was hurt.
No, Ren Sinclair is hurt.
Or Ren Sinclair, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was hurt.
She had to relinquish the speed title.
Whoa. Excuse me. Oh, Paige tossed hard into that corner. Oh, whipped into the corner again with a clothesline as she comes out. What a lazy cover.
It is, but at the same time, you notice where her knee was, and that was right on the chin. She used the extension of her legs and the power that she had to put the weight on Paige.
Yeah,
I miss
looks lazy, but at the same time, she is a very tall individual, and she is very muscular in the legs. So there was a lot of weight on that pin, despite how it looked.
I missed the knee even on her chest. So
and that's why when you look at Lash's offense, a lot of it is kicks, a lot of it is leg maneuvers, is because she's got those huge legs. She's got the strength in them legs to deliver some punishment.
We got to remember, she was in the WNBA at one point, which means she knows how to use her height to her advantage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's part of the NIL program, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow. I didn't know she was part of that. I mean, good for her.
Yeah, she was in the league just when that league was starting to take off.
That's cool. I mean,
she was drafted by the Seattle Storm.
Wow, dude, that's cool. Good for her. Be a part of something that significant for women. And then coming here and doing the exact same thing.
And just having one outstanding year since she's come to the main roster.
Yeah, I will admit, when she first started in the main roster, I wasn't too impressed, to be honest. Like, same with Nia Jax. I wasn't impressed with Nia Jax. But look at her now. She's an amazing wrestler. Safer since coming back. She wrestles way better. And then look at Last Legends underneath her arm, her wing, so to speak, and she's improved leaps and bounds now. Oh, what a drop kick!
What's actually funny is Lash Legend, by what I'm seeing, she's only 6 feet tall. But in the women's division, being a legit 6 foot makes you almost a giant.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Especially understanding that with women, you tend to put heels on. You do have the lifts on your foot. Most lift extensions give you roughly between 1 to 3 inches already. So if by chance she has anything larger than that, you're looking at 6'1" to maybe 6'5".
Oh, what a headbutt. So yeah, she's literally a giant amongst the rest of the division.
Yeah, I think the only women that can actually look her in the eye is Nia Jax and Jade Cargill, maybe.
Maybe Charlotte.
Charlotte. I was going to say Charlotte's up there.
I almost thought Rhea too, but Rhea's a little bit on the shorter side.
Yeah, she's not super tall by any means, but holy
she's not
powerful.
on the short side, but she's just shorter of.
Yeah,
she's actually quite tall
team.
compared to a lot. Huge leg drop on Brie Bella.
Oh,
and
what a
Paige
move by
Paige into Nia.
Good move. That's
Paige
ring awareness from your veteran.
Yeah.
Which connects with Nia, breaking the pinfall.
I agree, Bobby. I'm enjoying the show too. This is one of the better Saturday night main events.
As we're talking about the John Cena Classic, Bobby did ask, what about Penta and an NXT talent at the John Cena Classic? And
definitely.
I mean,
why not?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the pin.
Yeah.
I love it.
Paige roll up Nia Jax with the assist from Brie Bella. And that's just two people who have been a part of this business for a long time, using their experience to their advantage. And I got to say this, with the addition of Paige, Brie Bella's usage of her IQ from that experience has gone way up.
Yeah.
Way up.
You know what still blows my mind is that Paige is only in her early 30s, but she's been in the business for 20 years.
Yeah. What was her first match when she was like 16 or something?
Yeah. She wrestled for her dad when she was like 12, 13 years old, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, 12 or 13. And it was around that time.
In the UK.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not upset about that match, gentlemen. It was a very intriguing match to watch.
Paige turns 34 in August of this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And her debut by technicality was May 8th of 2005. So 21 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So take that
Good for her.
what it is. So 12 years old when she had her debut.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the match I'm looking forward to at the Clash in Italy. Is Fatu and Roman Reigns, that tribal combat match.
Yeah, and let's let everybody just
Yes.
know that is taking place next Sunday on the 31st at a start time of 2 p.m. Eastern. So that is, I think there will be no scheduling changes on that day, but we're going to be a, go type of day next Sunday.
All hands on deck.
Yeah.
We're going to need it. I will let everybody know. I will be here.
Awesome.
I will be here for that.
As we are about to hit our main event here on Saturday night, we are going to let everyone know everything once again. We love to just roll our ads. Well, I mean, they're a lot shorter than what you get at WrestleManias, but still. But starting with our help, we're going to go to our shop and then our main event, our calendar. So please check out all these. But we can't forget to let everybody know that we are now sponsored by Dubby. So go to dubby.gg and use the promo code TB Studios to get your % off at checkout. So here you go, everyone. Check this out.
A Turnbuckle Affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
That's right, everybody. Turnbucklestudios.org. Yes, it's ticking down below, but it's also there in the bright lights up above. That is the official homepage and website of Turnbuckle Studios and the home of the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. So please check that out. All you have to do is after that ORG is hit /shows if you want to check out the catalog of Turnbuckle Studios, and make sure if you want to check out the latest episodic shows, all you have to do is click a button. How easy is that? And speaking of buttons, if you want to hit just join, it'll take you to the /join, and that'll give you a little bit of a fill out page. That's right. All you do is fill out your name, what you want to do. If there is a way we can come together and figure out how you can be a part of our team, we will find a way. And that's all you have to do. Or you can hit the shop button and you just want to say, you know what? I'll help you by support, and I will just buy all the goodies that you guys got on your Red Power Bubble shop. That's all you have to do. All this can be yours at turnbucklestudios.org.
Now, just as when we were in that commercial break, they were playing a video that looked at the history of the tag team titles too, and I thought that was cool that they did that too, just as they did for the Intercontinental title earlier tonight.
Yeah, I like
cool.
that a lot, and I like just the historic lesson. And this is a show that kind of keeps that nostalgia, that history kind of there. And I think this is where I think, you're okay, because we all know how much fun it is for us to say, well, back in my day when I was a wrestling fan, I got to see this title. And we get a little bit of that when we saw the classic Winged Eagle title resurrect at a Saturday Night's Main Event and stay into a story between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. But when we understand at one point what made the tag team division so historic, and now we're in an age where we see just how, what are you doing with the tag division? You kind of take that as an obvious yes.
Yeah.
There's no better place to start than right now when we get reminded just how good it used to be.
Yep. Totally.
Yeah, so this is where I'm going to pose this question, because we asked it about the Intercontinental title. Who are your favorite tag team champions?
Oh.
Parrish, I'll go to you first, because I know Bubba needs to think about this one.
Yeah, we always have to give more time for Bubba. I think when it comes down to it, I think you always got to look at it. This is a very opinionated question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't say who's the greatest, who's the best. Yeah. I do think that you just can't argue with what Jimmy and Jey Uso did. And I go with the Usos as the best and my favorite tag team champions.
Nice.
Although they didn't hold the greatest looking titles.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. No.
Bubba, how about
the
you?
pin ones were kind of lit. I have to agree. The Usos are good, but they're not my favorite. I'm going back a little bit here with when Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart held the titles. Greatest tag team, as far as I'm concerned. Kind of got a soft spot for them because they are Canadian, as everybody knows. But I'm going to agree with Parrish, though. Like, you got to go with what you've done with the titles. You got to go with the Usos. They did so much for the tag team division when they were title holders. It was great. It was fun to watch.
And if I can add on to that, what they did for the tag titles, only two teams can ever say this. They main evented a WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's why they're my favorite. They put exactly what I said. What they did with those titles, unbelievable. Best. Who was yours? You asked the question. Who was yours?
So
and feel free. Everybody else.
Yeah, feel free in the chat, guys, to tell us who yours are. But I will agree with the fact that the Usos are the greatest tag team of all time. They also are not my favorite, and I got to go with the team that was inducted this year, because that was very near and dear to my heart. Demolition, my most favorite tag team, and it was them that got me into tag team wrestling, that got me enjoying tag team wrestling. Because when I became a wrestler, I got in the first. My first, I would say, year or two, I was primarily a tag team wrestler, and I studied a lot of Demolition and how they did things with their historic tag team title run to when they beat Andre the Giant in his last match at WrestleMania 6 for the tag team titles. Demolition they just hit that personal spot for me big time every time I watch them.
Okay. So while we're talking about tag teams and our tag team contenders are coming out, who do you guys have winning this match tonight?
I'm picking the Street Profits.
Okay, best.
This is the match I'm torn on because I keep looking for the return of Bronson Reed, and I think it could happen tonight, or we could see Bronson or Braun Breaker come out as well. But I think if we're going to keep this a clean match, I think I am going to go with the Street Profits.
Okay. I would love to see the Street Profits win because I dislike the two gentlemen holding the titles right now. But in all reality, we're going to have a shake-up tonight. There's going to be a tag team coming back that we don't see coming that are going to put themselves into the middle of this match. I'm not going to tell you who, but it's a surprise. I do see if this doesn't happen, it's going to be a bit dirty.
What a bitch
You guys are
answer
keeping
that is.
Yeah, really.
No, our guys are keeping the titles because there's going to be something's going down that nobody knows about.
Well, then we can't say if it happens. You're right, because you didn't say who.
I'm not telling you who.
Well, then you aren't going to get the credit, my friend. I'm not
Don't
giving
need
it
the
to you.
credit, my friend.
Yeah, I want you to dig down and reach and find those Bubba Dukes, and I want you to show us. We want to see your W's, my friend.
Yeah, you totally gave us a very OMD answer because OMD can be.
That's why I did it because he's not here tonight. So someone's got to play that role. And on this match, I'm doing it.
No, they don't.
No, I'm good.
And you're going to say the Hardys, aren't you?
No, God, no. I don't want to see them anywhere near this. Dude, you just made me throw up in my mouth.
He meant the Hardys, people. He meant the Hardys.
No, they're not
I
coming
see
back.
it in his TNA loins.
What?
Just wants to do a little bit of, once again, we know it.
No.
Bobby's saying his favorite tag team were the Undisputed Era and also Gallus.
I like those picks, Bobby. I really do.
Yeah, and he said he also could see the U.S. Championship be defended at the next Saturday night's main event, which will be in New York City. But as we're about to get into this match, we know we're probably going to get those introductions as Lillian Garcia's in the ring. Yep. Let's go to his above question. How about Penta versus an NXT talent at John Cena Classic? If you were the matchmaker, Bubba Duke, who are you putting up against Penta in the John Cena Classic? Which NXT talent?
We could, again, Tony D'Angelo could go there. That would be a great match to watch. Man, there's so many good talent in NXT. I couldn't pick just one other than let's throw Tony in there.
Chris Best, who would you put against Penta from NXT at the John Cena Classic?
The moment I read that question, my brain went to Miles Bourne. And I don't know why, but I think that their contrasting styles would just complement each other so nicely in the ring.
Okay. I'm going to go with newcomer Mason Rook.
Oh, you're going to put the big man in there.
I'm putting the big man.
The big man.
Yeah. He's a big man who wrestles like a cruiserweight, so.
Yeah, he's scary.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, this is the first time in a long time that Paul Heyman's actually accompanying the Vision out to, or Logan Paul and Austin Theory in a tag title match here.
That's because I think it's because Austin Theory freshly shaved his head and now looks like the long lost son to Paul Heyman.
Oh, like they stole the DX pose there.
Bobby coming in saying Penta versus Jackson Drake from NXT would be an interesting match too.
I mean, right? Thank you, by the way, Bobby.
Penta versus Saquon Sugars would also be a pretty good match too.
I mean, I would like to see Penta against Mr. Dempsey. That would be a great match as well.
Oh my, that'd be a wrestling clinic between the two of them.
But Shawn Legacy, I don't think people should be sleeping on Shawn Legacy. He is going to be fun to watch.
Wow, this crowd is very vocal. They're booing the Vision out of the building.
Oh, the old school 80s thing that Austin Theory just did, the whole covering the ears of Logan Paul. That's something you would see the Fabulous Rougeaus do to one another.
Right? Like, yeah, you don't need to hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
It'll hurt your ego.
You guys notice that the gear difference between Montez and Dawkins are a little different to the point where they're, yes, both wearing gold, but we don't see any black trim on Montez Ford's gear the way we do Angelo Dawkins.
Whoa.
Fact, we don't even see a Street Profits logo on that gear.
No, it's just straight up gold tights. Very glittery, but they're gold.
It gives me Goldust vibes, to be quite honest.
I mean, talk about men who had great runs with the Intercontinental title. Goldust was one of them.
Yeah. Even Cody Rhodes did good with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bobby
really.
coming in saying Hank and Tank versus Alpha Academy and Tozawa and Otis would be good. Yes,
that would just be a fun match to watch for sure.
They would have more fun than they would have match, but it'd be entertaining. Not upset about that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since we have both Chris Besson and Bobby Stats in attendance, when was the last time we had a tag team title match main event a Saturday night's main event?
See, I don't know. I think, dare I say, I maybe go back to that 2006 Saturday night's main event run, maybe with when the Spirit Squad had the tag team titles.
Bobby, it's all you, my friend.
I know there have been several tag team title main events in the original Saturday night's main event run. Because I believe it was a Saturday night's main event where the British Bulldogs actually lost the tag titles to the Hart Foundation because of Danny Davis.
Now you're talking men's tag titles or women's? Or just tag titles, period? I'm trying to Google it, and I ain't getting nothing.
You're going to be Googling.
It was 2006, they're saying.
Yeah, that's, like I said, that was around the time that the Spirit Squad had the tag team titles.
And before that, it was, let me see.
Well, those are
Yeah, before that, it was May 11th, 85.
those are all right. Now we're seeing the Vision with Paul Heyman leaving the match right now. You guys wouldn't know because you're too busy looking at your phones.
Trying to look it up.
Nah, catching you in lifetime. Street Profits made sure. Nah. They're bringing him back. We got a tag team title main event match going on, man.
Yeah, we do.
Can't get the smoke if the flames run away.
Whoa. If I'd have been Logan, I would have grabbed the rope instead of kicking out. That would have been too wet. Way too much effort. Just go, eh. Oh, jeez.
Theory went for a cheap shot and took a good shot of his own.
Yeah,
And then
Dawkins just
turns around into a shot from Logan Paul, and then Logan Paul cheap shots Montez Ford off the apron.
wow, like right off the apron. Like he gone. You're chanting Logan sucks.
Logan is taking too much time pandering to the audience. As Michael Cole references the Hardy Boys. Yeah. Bubba Dude can't get a hold of himself.
I hope they don't show up.
Well, they've already shown up on WWE TV since this TNA partnership started.
No, I know that, but they don't need to come back again.
I mean, they were former NXT Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
And but Bubba, that's not something that you can delete from the history books. Bubba Duke now closes his eyes, wishing Sexy Red was on his screen. We got the main event of Saturday night's main event. It's Logan Paul having Angelo Dawkins in a chin lock. Glad that you're enjoying yourself, Bobby. We are.
I love that this double team effort of keeping Angelo Dawkins in the ring here. It's that classic keep the big man beat down in the ring kind of mentality.
Well, the pace of the this match has definitely been slowed down, and it does favor the champion. I do want to let everybody know that if you're watching on the Twitch side of things, following the end of this we will be rating out. So make sure you stay on and shout out Turnbuckle Studios to Eric the Inventor, who is streaming both Saturday night's main event and AAA here tonight. So just as a foreshadow for everyone on the Twitch side. Ooh, Logan Paul tries to interfere in this, does not get, but he was able to take Montez Ford off the apron before Angelo Dawkins can make that tag.
Michael Cole messed up his words right there.
Yeah, I mean, he's overworked.
Yeah. I don't even think he knows what day he's on anymore.
Well, I hope so. It's in the title of the event. Only a fool would make that mistake. Angelo Dawkins finds one of the rare mistakes made by Theory and Paul as he gets the advantage, and now Montez Ford is getting that tag.
Oh, geez.
The air that he gets when he jumps off that top rope. And the funny thing is, he's a dude who's afraid of heights.
Yeah.
Well, you'd never know.
Rolls in the same committee as one Devon Dudley, who also was afraid of heights, despite the fact that one of his biggest moments was falling from 20 feet above ground.
Yeah, every time he talks about that, too, the distance gets bigger.
Yeah, the 20 feet is more legit than some of the numbers he's mentioned.
Yeah,
he's like 26, 30. Last time I heard him talk about it was 40 feet in the air.
Yeah, he actually dove off the clouds last time I
heard. Right? Like
that guy that jumped out of that space capsule to come back to Earth, that was Devon Dudley.
Yeah.
They have the match against the Hardys, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's just something about that move I just don't like how Logan Paul does it. And the way he just seems to have one of the weakest looking clotheslines that I've ever seen.
All this build up for nothing.
Yeah. The one thing I'm not certain about, maybe it's just his own style for doing it, but why does he have to put both arms out when he's doing it?
I don't know.
Keeps his balance.
That could be it.
What?
Well, Michael Cole said pretty, but not pretty, but effective.
Yeah.
Could not be more correct on that statement.
There we go. I think that hurt Ford more than anybody. Oh, Logan Paul saves the titles. My word. Like, just saved it.
And I do see some Street Profits logos on that gear, so my apologies to Montez Ford. They just blend right in.
Yeah, he doesn't have the black backing on them, so they don't stand out.
Yeah, you just have to get that close up to see them.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the color gold. It's mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to know. What boats is he stealing?
Man, looks like Montez is about to go airborne.
Doo-doo-doo.
And here I thought Ford only made cars.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
Oh no.
Holy Holy cannoli.
Oh, and they're just like, quick, quick, quick. Let's get this finished. Let's get out of here.
Oh my god, hurry up and pin him.
Pull him. I'll put the foot on the rope. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Seth
Oh my
Rollins is
god.
coming down now.
Uh-oh. don't
Paul
go
Heyman,
after the
stay
walrus.
away. Stay away.
Come on, guys. Get back together. Keep your eye on the prize. Come on. No, you're not going. Oh my
Logan
god.
Paul
Oh,
punches
that's
Ford
Oh,
Manor
he had the
and has
brass
the
knuckles.
brass
Yeah.
knuckles.
Doo-doo-doo. Wow.
And
Wow.
the brass knuckles come in
Wow.
handy, pun intended, as Theory covers Ford for the 1, 2, 3.
What a finish.
But will we get that old school, like, oh, goes to raise his hand, the knucks fall down?
Holy cow. Breaker's going to have to go get his kidneys checked after that. Landed on the chairs.
Nah, let's just say he
Yeah,
got
it's-
launched like an Xbox.
Oh my god. Just seeing it, my back hurts. I'm like, oh, all the pain.
But what we did see is that the Street Profits became a victim to the Vision's number game tonight.
Yep.
Could that imply to Montez Ford that if they just had their equalizer, maybe
could've done
things would have been a little different?
If Seth
Go ahead,
Rollins or Joe Hendry were out there, I think we would have seen a different game.
Yep.
Can't even forget LA Knight either.
Mm-hmm.
He's had his hands full with the Vision over the year and change as well.
Wow. What a show.
As the Vision retain their tag team championships.
I mean, wow, boys. Oh, no. No, 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 no. What's he doing?
Oh, he's not done.
Oh,
Braun Breaker rushes back in the ring and spears Dawkins.
out of his freaking boots. Oh, there goes Montez Ford.
Now spears Montez Ford. Braun Breaker just has no stop.
Wow. Holy cow.
As the
Oh, now the
Vision are
rest
now
of-
back in the ring.
I mean,
We end off
wow.
with the Vision standing tall all here, that just means one thing. The show is over. And if you're on the YouTube for WWE, you're probably going to be checking out AAA right now. So enjoy that. If you're on the Twitch side of things, we are rating out to Eric the Inventor. So go and say hi. Let him know the Turnbuckle Studios sent you. And yeah. For us, we all know that we're left absolutely stunned with what we just saw, only because we just can't catch up with the speed of Braun Breaker. But
That's right.
we can let you know that if you want to follow us on an individual standpoint, you can at turnbucklestudios.org/hosts, where all you have to do is click our individual picture, and that will take you to our individual links. But I'll start with you, Bubba Duke. I'm not giving you time to think about this. How did you enjoy Saturday night's main event, and what stood out to you?
Wow. The show definitely stepped it up a notch from the last time we did Saturday night's main event. What stood out to me was the women's triple match, or the 3-on-3. There's a whole lot of story. 6-woman tag, yeah, there we go. It stood out. It was just, there was so much story to tell there, and there's still so much to be told that I'm looking forward to seeing what's next with that. Can't wait.
Chris Best, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm actually glad that this Saturday night's main event felt like the Saturday night's main event of old, where we didn't always see a heavyweight title on the line. We saw the other championships being featured. We saw the women being featured. And that was the biggest selling point for me for this show. And did all 5 matches deliver for me tonight? When I give my rating on these shows, I will say that this is a show that I am going to go back and rewatch. And that's a big deal for me. Parrish, what about you?
Yeah, I thought this was a very good show. It gave us a lot of intrigue to what happens next. I do like the fact that they doubled down on the tag team title matches to close off the show. The attempt to give the tag team title spotlight definitely resonated with me. The story between Ruca and Becky got a lot more interesting, as they are now set to face off for the Intercontinental title at Clash in Italy. And then again, how are you not impressed with that men's Intercontinental title match between Penta and Ethan Paige? I thought that was the match that stood out for me, and I just absolutely loved it. But as we see that ticker fade away, that just means it's time to end the show off. And if you boys allow me to do this, because we haven't seen our Godfather in quite a long time, the world's a scary place, everyone. Take care of each other.